Okay, let's talk about confidence. And to do that, I want you to picture this. You're about to go on a boat trip. You've got your bags, the whole family is with you, you're all super excited. And then, the captain steps out to greet you.
Now, imagine there are two versions of this captain. First, captain number one steps out and kind of mumbles, "Hi, my name is Montana, so I'll be your captain for this journey." And then they let out this huge sigh. "Oh boy, sorry." Yikes, right? Okay, now what if, instead, the captain walks out, looks you in the eye and says, clearly and confidently, "Hi, my name is Montana von Fleiss. I'll be your captain for this journey. Let's have a great trip." You can just feel the difference, can't you? One of them makes you want to grab a life vest, and the other one makes you feel totally at ease.
Exactly. Your immediate reaction to that first captain is, "Get me off this thing." And that's the whole point. When you're a speaker, when you're presenting, you are the captain. How you show up, how you present yourself, it totally sets the tone for everybody else in the room. It matters a lot.
But here's the secret, the really cool part. I wasn't feeling any more confident doing the second captain's voice than I was the first. I was just making different physical and vocal choices. See, confidence isn't some magical feeling you have to wait around for. It's a set of skills you can learn. A physical toolkit you can pull out and use anytime you need it.
So, what's in this toolkit? Let's break down the first 3 tools right now. And these are all simple physical things you can do to look and sound confident, even if on the inside your knees are knocking together.
First up, just turn up the energy and speak up. I'm not talking about shouting here. Think of your energy on a scale from 1 to 10. That nervous captain, he was probably at a 3. All you have to do is bump it up to a 5. That's it. Just that little shift in volume instantly makes you sound more prepared, more positive, and way more confident to your audience.
Tool number 2, pause. You know how nervous speakers tend to talk really fast and they fill every single little gap with ums and uhs and likes? Well, a confident speaker isn't afraid of silence. They use it. A strategic pause, it's a total power move. It gives you a second to think, it gives the audience a second to catch up, and it makes you sound completely in control.
And third, my personal favorite, the superhero stance. Seriously, try it right now wherever you are. Even if you're sitting down, just imagine you're a superhero. How would they sit? How would they stand? Let that image change your posture. Let it put a little smile on your face. You'll find that it automatically improves your eye contact. It's a simple little mental trick that totally transforms your body language. And this quote just nails it. Just make the shape. Your audience can't read your mind. They have no idea that you're nervous or that your heart is pounding. They can only see what you show them on the outside. So just make the shape of a confident person. Open up your posture, smile. It's an amazing shortcut.
Okay, so those are the tools you can use in the moment. But what about the work you do before you even get there? Well, that brings us to our next tool, and it's all about how you prepare. It's about practicing with purpose.
Think about it like this. If you had a big piano concert on Friday, you wouldn't just read the sheet music quietly to yourself all week, right? Of course not. You'd be at the piano playing it out loud. Yet, that's what so many of us do with our presentations. To really practice, you've got to stand up, say the words out loud, and actually click through your slides. Put it in your calendar like a real appointment. And hey, if you're short on time, just practice your opening and your closing 3 times in a row. It makes a huge difference.
All right, I've saved the most important, the most powerful technique for last. This is the real game changer. It's the one that makes all the other tools we've talked about really shine. It's all about the story you tell yourself. It's your silent sentence.
Think about it. In those moments right before you have to speak, what's that voice in your head saying? For a lot of us, it's just this flood of unhelpful, anxious thoughts, right? A total storm of self-doubt. So the real question is, what are you telling yourself in that critical moment?
For years, my internal monologue was just a list of impossible demands. Be perfect, don't look nervous, don't mess up. It was awful, and it never worked. But then I realized, wait a minute, I can choose a better instruction. Instead of focusing on myself and all my fears, I could focus on my purpose. I could replace all those noisy, unhelpful voices with one single, helpful, silent sentence.
This is mine. This is my silent sentence. I say it to myself every single time I rehearse, every time I'm about to step on a stage. For me, it's an invitation to myself to actually be present, right here, right now. And it's an invitation to my audience to be my partners in this. It reminds me my job isn't to be perfect, my job is to serve them, to make things easier for them.
So how do you find your sentence? You just have to go back to the very beginning. Ask yourself, why am I actually here? What's my real purpose? What do I truly want for the people listening? Maybe it's to help them solve a problem. Maybe it's to inspire just one person. Maybe it's just to share something you're incredibly passionate about. Connect to that deep down purpose, and that's where you'll find your sentence.
Okay, so let's pull all of this together. All these tools, they're not about faking it or tricking people. Not at all. They are about becoming that confident captain that your audience needs you to be. It's about giving them the gift of safety so they can actually relax and come along on the journey with you.
So here it is, your complete confidence toolkit. Number 1, turn up the energy and speak up. Number 2, pause like a boss. 3, strike that superhero stance. 4, practice with real purpose. And number 5, the one that ties it all together, find your silent sentence.
I want you to go back to the beginning of this whole explainer. Remember that feeling? That wave of pure relief when the confident captain showed up? That feeling of safety? That is a gift. And by using these tools, you can give that exact same gift to your audience. You're stepping just a little bit outside of your comfort zone so they can feel totally safe inside of theirs.
Because when you're the captain, you're the one who gets to set the course. So go out there and have a great trip.